Hey Sagittarius, good morning. I started this video once already and was interrupted, so maybe it's going to be one of those days. Sagittarius, just a little notice. Someone had expressed interest in my Oracle of Love and Attraction deck, which I made a couple years ago. So here's a look at it, which is mostly about people. So I am going to be putting it in my scheduler if you are interested in purchasing it. There is one misprinted card, and I only have about 10 left, so it's a limited deck. I won't be selling it again. So I'm selling it for $25. And so it will be there if you are interested. And of course, you have to, in the notes space, put your address down and such, so I can send it to you. So, Sagittarius, what's going on today? What's going on? I feel like you may be feeling very intuitive, like getting some intuitive messages today. So pay attention to your intuition, and remember that intuition is a practice. It is a muscle that we all have. No one is chosen, okay? We all have it, and it's a matter of using it, practicing it. A lot of that involves, I believe that meditation and journaling are very effective tools to, get better with your intuition. And so I am going to be restarting my spiritual channel again. I kind of gave up on it a little bit. And, to give you some tools for exercising that muscle, Sag. And also there I do a lot in terms of journaling, shadow work, oracle cards, all of the things, because I am very, very interested in bringing common sense to the spiritual journey, because, and the truth is like, it is simple, and it's just about connecting to yourself, your real self, not the self that people told you were, and to level up your life. The spiritual community sometimes can make things really complicated, and it's really not complicated. We're constantly transforming. We're constantly manifesting, and I have found that spiritual practice, doing certain things every day, of a spiritual nature, really, really helped to keep me calm. And, definitely in terms of anxiety, it really helps. Okay, so let's get on. That's my TED Talk. So I feel like there isn't much going on for you, Sag, per se. Not everybody, but we are still moving through some stagnation, right? Usually Sagittarius season moves real quick. Things start happening. But even more than that, Sagittarius season is kind of a lightening up from Scorpio season. Like, we just usually are feeling better, feeling more positive, feeling more optimistic, because there was a lot of energy this Sagittarius season, a lot of planetary energy that maybe didn't really have us moving forward as quickly as we want, so we as Sagittarians have really had to learn how to be good with the stagnation, which isn't, fire signs typically are not. We want to move it. It's making me think of that song. So you're kind of just like comfortable where you are. It's also with the temple path kind of tells you that even though things are slow, you are where you're supposed to be. Okay, enjoy the quiet. Because what's coming is door to value. Okay, there's going to be opportunities for abundance. Money they're kind of telling you that the door to money is opening. So, and I have felt that for Sagittarius. We do kind of luck out in that department. And so, that's happening. in terms of what's going on around you, Healer of the Ages and the Thinking Man is here. I feel like there is someone that you haven't really talked to for a while. And I do feel it may be a man for sure, or just someone who is very much like in their mental space, right? But they've been going through it feels like spiritual healing, okay? It could also be health related, it really could. But I feel like you may be hearing from this person because this person has been going through a lot of life changes, because online dating is here with playing the field reversed. So, I mean, you may hear from this person online. That may be how you know them, whether that's a Facebook friend or what have you. And in the past, I mean, since playing the field is reversed, I feel like this person just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Very silent. And maybe at one time they weren't. They were very much about being out there and having a good time. So there's a lot, I feel, spiritually that has changed with this person. And I do feel as if you will be hearing from them, though. So, in terms of your energy, it's interesting because I feel, now we have the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. So I do feel as if you will be getting attention, public attention maybe even, because for me the Six of Wands is the influence, has to do with crowds, public people recognizing you, getting recognition, because I feel like you're getting recognition for something that you say or do. The Queen of Swords is very no nonsense, and she very much speaks the truth. She's very independent and logical. And I feel like, because I also feel the Queen of Swords is very much about communication. So I do feel like you may be getting recognized in some way for something that you say, something that you say. And it that actually feels really good, because I feel like you are speaking your truth. And it's a truth that isn't pretty. Like, I don't mean that it's bad, but it's very blunt and to the point. And you're getting respect for that, because that, to be honest, that is Sagittarius. We are about the blunt truth. And sometimes I just feel like you're not holding that back anymore. And that may be very cutting and very, let's say, brash for some people to handle. But you're getting the right attention here, and you're getting attention for that. It could be, too, that you inspire other people to speak the truth. Because I started doing a reading last night, and then I didn't finish it. But there was a lot there about speaking the truth, about having your say. And I do feel as if Sagittarius is going to be doing that. So details you're not aware of is the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going to be receiving a opportunity that you very much like. It may be something that has to do with work, definitely with money. Maybe something you've been working on is starting to flourish, Sagittarius. What they want you to not focus on is people who don't agree with what you do. The Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands reversed. I mean, it's kind of the energy of you might have tried to get people to be on this path with you, whatever it is that you're doing. To get on the same page with you, and it just never happened. And I feel like they want you to stop. It's kind of like, who are you trying to convince? And you may have been trying to get people to be on whatever this path that you're doing, right? Or whatever you're doing, you have this energy of trying to get people on board, and you're letting go of that. I don't care if you're on board, because one positive thing I'm seeing is that you have 3 fives in this reading. 2 of them are turned over, so 2 of them are reversed, and it's the negative ones. So you're definitely moving out of a negative flow, not about dealing with conflict anymore. If you don't agree with me, fine, whatever. It's that kind of energy. Because with the 5 of Cups is here reverse, like with the Knight of Swords, I feel like there were people that you wanted to be on the path with you, whatever this path was. You wanted them to come with you, and you missed their presence. But I got to go. Knight of Swords, I gotta go. And it could be that because you just decide to pull yourself away from any conflicts that might have happened, or even trying, that's getting rid of that chaser energy, trying to heal things with people, trying to get people to see your point of view. You just said, you know what, I don't care if you do. And you said, no, I'm out. And that may be what brings in people all of a sudden to talk. That's that reversal of energies. We can't always be the one who makes everything okay. And so that's that. And then the one you have turned up is the Hierophant, which is really positive. Now the 9 of Swords is here with the Hierophant. So yeah, it's a little stressful because now you're feeling like, you know what, I'm totally alone in this. But you're not letting, even though you have worries and concerns, and that is harsh, you're not letting it sway your commitment. You're staying committed, even though it may really, really feel like people are falling off. Definitely. The universe wants you to focus on manifesting happiness, meaning they're telling you that you will manifest more if you stay in a good frame of mind, if you focus only on what makes you happy. And that, because what we focus on is what grows. So, if you focus on what's going wrong, and it feels like you're not, with all these 5s overturned, it's you pretty much saying, you know what, I'm done with that. I've done what I could do. If you're not coming with me, fine. Don't. You know? 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Empress. Wow. So I do feel like you're getting to this place where you see a new path coming for yourself. And you're just really in this energy of, okay, I got this. I can do this because I know what I'm worth here. And even in terms of connection, you're focused on, healing connections, harmony, things that work out, and it could be here that with the Devil and the 3 of Cups, that brings someone in. Now, this could be someone who's been going through their karmic path, right? Because it's real interesting that it does feel as if there is someone who can't stop thinking about it. And, can't stop thinking about you, perhaps, and coming back together with you. With the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, this was definitely someone who just, chose to be distracted by anything and everything. To be honest, that's what that reminds me of. There could be a real turnaround, with someone here. Because, it is because they have been on this karmic path. Maybe it was the path of, you've been on this healing path. this person has been on the path of like self-destruction, maybe partying too much, you know, and they're on, you know, they're leaving that behind. Okay, there's a turnaround in someone's energy, and they are attached to your energy somehow, Sag. You know, and so there could be a turnaround with someone, and it could be this person who now finds themselves on a healing path. And, you know, that makes them think of you, Sagittarius. But very much, like, you could find loads of people coming back because you decide to detach. You know, and that is the way it works. Because usually, Sag, we're like almost forcing help on people at times. But you're like, nope. No. You know, you say to yourself, I'm not going to let someone, you know, disrupt this healing path for me. So let's see what your soul truth is. So it's very spiritual in nature, which is interesting because I also feel like there is a money opportunity coming in for you. But the energy really didn't talk about that too much, Sag. So maybe it's not ready to be revealed to you. Okay. Okay, Sag. So what is the soul truth today for Sagittarius? What is the soul truth for Sagittarius? How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? So the energy or your soul is calling for you to practice self-care. You can choose, today's soul action is to choose one self-care action to do today. Maybe this is something you want to do every day. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. What does my life have room for more? Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Okay, Sag. So let's see what you're learning today. What is Sagittarius learning? What is Sagittarius learning today? Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius learning today? Happiness. I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. You're focused today and you're learning how to be happy even when things aren't necessarily moving. I can release my need to control. Exactly. Go with the flow, Sag. Go with the flow. So that's what I have for you right now. Toodles.